What is up, everyone? Crunchy Frog here, and for years, fans have been asking, begging really, for a remaster of 2009's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. After 2016's Modern Warfare Remastered came out, fans believed that in due time their wishes would actually finally come true, and Activision would finally remaster what many, including myself, believe to be the best COD of all time. However, in 2020, fans were rather disappointed to learn that while there was a Modern Warfare 2 remastered coming, only the campaign would be featured. This time around, the beloved multiplayer component of the remastered game would not be brought to life like it was back in 2016 for COD 4. Fans enjoyed their time revisiting the campaign. I know I did, with all of its upgraded visuals and everything like that, but it really only further highlighted the need for a remaster of the multiplayer mode. And since then, modders have been busy creating several different projects for remastering Modern Warfare 2, and honestly, all of which have been, very heavily praised and well received from the COD community. However, along the way, it seemed Activision kind of sent cease and desist letters and shut every single project down. And all the past mods and projects have just been, kind of turned off, and they're not able to be played anymore. And gamers really have nothing left to kind of scratch that Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer itch. However, another group has now come out, and they are going to be releasing a new Modern Warfare 2 remastered type project, this time based off of the Modern Warfare Remastered game from 2016 and using a bunch of assets from the campaign remaster back in 2020. So in this video, we'll basically break down all of the details of this amazing fan project, including how you yourself can actually play the mod later this week when it releases on Friday. So if you guys enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like as it helps others find the channel. If you want to see everything leading up to the release of Black Ops 6 and you would like to see all the news, updates, gaming commentaries, and discussions, stuff like that, make sure to hit the sub button. And if you would like to support the channel monetarily and help me produce more videos and everything like that, make sure to hit the join button and become a member of the community. All members get to watch every new video a bunch of hours early, sometimes even days early, so make sure to click that join button to be up to date quicker than everyone else. So with that all out of the way, guys, let's get right into it. So of course, you're probably thinking to yourself, you were expecting to see some gameplay of this. Unfortunately, I don't have any. It's not out yet. Basically they just invited a couple creators to come out and play the game early, so some of them got some footage. I know guys like Pro Reborn and stuff like that have footage. I don't have any, and I didn't want to rip off anyone and kind of step on anyone's toes, so you're just watching probably just bland Modern Warfare 3 gameplay right now behind me, so I apologize, but yeah, so it'll be coming out on Friday. It's not out just yet. And basically how you can prepare is Modern Warfare Remastered is currently on sale on Steam, which you do need to own the game in order to play this mod. And I think that's one of the things that may get them around any cease and desist letters, but you do need to own Modern Warfare Remastered on the PC. Remember, this is a PC only mod. That can kind of go without saying because consoles you can't really mod that easily, but again, you need a PC, you need to own Modern Warfare Remastered on Steam, and then you'll be able to play. So as of right now, I'm kind of waiting to see if this project gets shut down ahead of its release, because I know some of the past projects, it was like release night or 2 nights before when Activision brought the hammer down. So I'm kind of tentatively waiting, but I do plan, if everything goes right, I do plan on buying Modern Warfare Remastered while it's still on sale on Steam and trying it out this weekend and definitely getting some content for you guys if I can. So let's move into some more of the information about it. Obviously, first and foremost, it is actually called the H2 multiplayer mod, or H2M for short. So if you hear anyone talking about H2M, this is what they're referring to. Once again, it's PC only. Basically, what you'll have to do is download a launcher, like a modding client launcher, and then launch Modern Warfare Remastered from there. So you have to own Modern Warfare Remastered, you download this launcher, launch the launcher, and then from there it'll give you an option, I'm guessing, to launch Modern Warfare Remastered, and it kind of boots in with all the mods loaded up, and you can get to playing. Again, I haven't seen any of this in action. I'm just kind of going off of information from the community. And so you're probably wondering, well, is it just the remastered game? Is it just Modern Warfare 20 or 2009, but just with a little better lighting and upscaled visuals? Well, basically, it is in the Modern Warfare remastered engine, right? And it brings over everything that you've kind of expected from the original game, right? Everything's ported over, but there's also additional content. So one of the biggest things is it does bring over, obviously, since you're playing Modern Warfare Remastered more or less, it brings over all of the maps that are there. So you get to play not only the Modern Warfare 2 maps, but also COD 4 maps, all obviously, upscaled and everything like that. They're also bringing some weapons from COD 4 Modern Warfare Remastered as well. So you're getting a little bit better of a weapon roster. Nothing too crazy, it's not like there's 200 weapons now and the game's not going to feel like the game, but just a couple extra to fill out the meta and stuff like that. They've also turned some areas of the single player campaign into maps, and they're listed as, quote, being playable as custom MP maps. So I don't know if that means only in private match or if they're just in the general matchmaking pool of maps. But the website does say there's going to be over 50 maps to play at launch, which is just absolutely insane. Obviously there were 16 core maps at launch and then 2 DLCs worth. So there's just a bevy of content here to play on top of everything that you've expected from porting everything over from the 2009 game. So breaking down some of the systems, how they compare to the old, create a class, it looks just like the Modern Warfare remastered UI from 2016, looks really clean. All of the gun models are pulled in there from Modern Warfare 2. They do state that all of the original equipment and perks are returning, including pro perks, different things like that. Now, I will say in a video that I watched from Nero Cinema that covered this topic, he said that he had heard that stuff like one-man army noob tubes are gone and possibly other changes from Robert Bowling's infamous patch that he lined up where basically a bunch of stuff was going to get fixed or, properly reworked and nerfed in the game before the whole Activision split with Infinity Ward back in the day. So I'm really unsure if any of those quality of life things are brought into the game or not, but that's something that we'll cover once the game actually releases and we have our hands on it. Kill streaks are returning. It's the same system as before, the exact same kill streaks. You can equip 3 at a time, including the kill chaining. So if you get a Harrier, all the Harrier's kills in that same life count towards the next kill streak, and on and on. So you'll be able to get nukes the good old-fashioned way. Progression. Now, they've retooled progression a little bit, but in my opinion, only made it better. There's 10 prestiges with 70 ranks, just like there was in 2009. However, after prestige 10, you can rank up to level 1000, so essentially master prestige that we've seen in some recent games, and I think that's a similar system coming in Black Ops 6 later this fall. Now, they've also brought back the classic gun camos from the original game. If you remember that, Urban and Blue Tiger and Fall camo, all of that. However, they've also added new camos and Mastery camos, along with some animated camos, which I'm assuming are just the capstone masteries and stuff like that. All earnable, through gameplay. And then they did say that they brought back all of the calling cards and emblems. I'm assuming, they didn't mention it, but I'm assuming the challenge system to unlock them is back as well. I've also heard from a couple people on Twitter that there is no skill-based matchmaking, right? It's still working off of Modern Warfare Remastered, which... yes, before anyone corrects me, there is light skill-based matchmaking, mainly to weed out the very bottom, 5% of the player base to keep them protected, and mainly to balance teams like it was in the good old days. So not the crazy engagement optimized stuff that we see today. And that is just huge for me. Obviously, if you watch this channel at all, you know that's a huge sticking point for me. So I'm very excited to hear that. So that's about all the information we have. That about sums it up. I mean, it's pretty much, Modern Warfare 2 from 2009, kind of mashed up and combined with Modern Warfare Remastered. And to me, this is the most faithful and authentic Modern Warfare 2 remaster that we're going to get. And honestly, it's probably the closest thing to the rumored build that they had ready to go with the campaign back in 2020 that they didn't end up releasing. So, it's just going to be Modern Warfare 2 with slightly better graphics and, everything like that. So some quality of life improvements and a lot more content. So my overall thoughts on the matter, I am very, very excited for this, guys. Honestly, Modern Warfare 2 is my favorite game of all time. Anyone who watches the channel knows that. And so being able to play it now in 2024 with, a little better graphics, stuff like that, I'm super pumped. Now, I will say, in watching some of the gameplay that has been released and stuff from those creators that were able to grab some, the graphics look about on par with Modern Warfare Remastered, nothing crazy. It doesn't look like 2024 standards. In fact, the lighting looks a little off and a little weird on some maps, but honestly, who cares? Again, we're all going to be playing for the gameplay aspect and not so much the graphics, but they are substantially better than their 2009 counterparts. And kind of the real big thing here that I'm just really, really, really worried about is the fact of it getting taken down. Like I said in the intro, all of the past projects like this have been taken down by Activision. They stand to gain nothing from this. They're a company that has to, protect their assets at the end of the day, and their asses for that matter, I guess. And so I can understand why they've been taking them all down. It sucks, right? Nobody wants to see them taken down, but I get it. And so I could see that happening again with this. And I'm a little worried, forking out the money to buy Modern Warfare Remastered if, this gets taken down. I'm also a little bit worried about the size of the player base, right? For one, you're going to narrow it down to only PC players, which is a niche community, more or less, compared to the wealth of consoles out there in the wild. But then you're also further narrowing it down by people that have, one, heard of this mod, two, are willing to use this mod, and three, know how to mod stuff, know how to, are worried about doing anything like that to their computer, which is kind of a small portion of the population. Now, I know the love for Modern Warfare 2 might kind of override some of those things, but it's kind of a small player base to begin with. So if people start falling off, start going back to other games, we might be in a sticky situation in terms of trying to find a match, but only time will tell. I really hope that the excitement that I see for this online carries over, and I really hope the community kind of, gets under this project and carries it. And I'm really hoping that Activision just keeps their grubby little miss off of it for a change. But that's about all my thoughts on the matter. Now I want to hear what you guys have to say. So let me know down there in the comment section below if you're interested in getting this, and if you plan on buying Modern Warfare Remastered this week so that you could play this weekend on this amazing new mod. So with that all out of the way, guys, I will leave links to the mod website in the description so you can read more about it, as well as download the launcher, things like that. And if you've enjoyed this video, if you made it this far, make sure to leave a like. And if you would like to see more news videos and more Call of Duty content, make sure to hit subscribe. Until next time, guys, you have a good one.